So naturally, this generation, everyone's been using Floatzel in rain teams because they got Wave Crash. And Wave Crash is an obscenely strong stab attack, really makes up for Floatzel being kind of weak without any sort of boosts under its belt. And today I decided, who needs Wave Crash when you've got Bulk Up Terra Electric Floatzel? Once again, shoutouts to Toggy for the team. I am testing out lots of sample team ideas right now. This is one of the ones that was posted, and we're gonna try it, and it looks insane this game. Also, my Scarf Rotom, just as a lead, kinda just goes off as well. So they lead Poros. Now, I could go immediately for like Trick and try and trick this an item, but I think I'm just gonna Volt. Them switching doesn't really tell me a ton. That could have been the Zoroark. Could also just have been the Tauros. Versus Magneton, I'm gonna go into my Muck. I'm gonna throw up a T-Spike. So they got it to the Cloth. We got our T-Spike up. And I'll be honest, I've got no clue what that damage from Mag is. It could be Specs, it could be a Violet. But T-Spike is very, very good this game. They've got nothing to remove it. And I'm going to immediately also go into my Sandaconda, and I'm going to get Stealth Rock. I want both my hazards up. If they can get Stealth Rock, that's not really a big deal for me. I think I'm just going to fire off a Glare. As they reveal Trailblaze on this, good lord. I'll go for... Now, actually, I'll just rest immediately. I kind of like the idea of just immediately getting all my health back. Because I do want to keep this Mon at a good amount of health for, like, checking the Bombardier. Actually, no, I don't care. I'm EQing. That's bad. You know what? What if I glared again? It didn't work, but I mean, you see the concept, right? I went for it again because I don't think there's any reason for them to stay in this whole time. This Cloth is not breaking anything, my guy. So unfortunately this Bombardier comes in and I kind of can't switch. Oh, that's not Bombardier, that's Zoroark. Okay, well. Guess I lose a Pokemon. It could be Bombardier, guys. What if he's Nasty Plot Bombardier? Hey guys, is this Nasty Plot Bombardier? Why'd I take nothing? Hello? So here's the difference. That's Bombardier. Wait, this is just the bird. That's insane. As Lurt, keep in mind, Bombardier, Nasty Plot. It gets it. Look at that. That's Nasty Plot bird. That's crazy. I kind of feel like I still have to sack this though, but I think I'm gonna go Muck. Unfortunately, I take 500 bajillion million damage. But it's like... and I hate the para nerf. It's been in place for so many gens at this point, but I hate it. He turns into a rock type, and he gets fully paralyzed. That's hilarious. I almost Drain Punched as well. I guess I'm getting hit by Power Gem here. But now I can sack Sandaconda a lot more happily, I would say. So I get my little Floatzel here, and I'm just going to liquidate some assets. So Floatzel picks up one, not bad. The Poros comes in, and that is Paldean Taurus, we get intimidated. Also, I said on turn 1 that I didn't know if it was Tauros or Rotom. Or not Rotom, Tauros or Zoroark, potentially even as the lead. And this revealing Intimidate does confirm that was the Zoroark. So he's probably not Scarf then, if he was scared enough to switch. This is still kind of dicey for me. Because I don't really want to go into Rotom, but I think I still have to. I can go for a Hex here. Hex is really good. We have to hope he's not Scarf, though. As he goes Magneton, I do a decent amount of damage, but still not that great. And he just Volts immediately. I might have been able to tank one. Lurantis comes in, though. Lurantis is actually kind of annoying for him to switch into, so I don't mind it here. As he goes into the Zoroark. Okay. I'm gonna Leaf Storm. Yo, that's hilarious. He runs SD Zoroark and then Nasty Plot Bombardier. This is actually kind of a threat if I didn't have Floatzel with Aqua Jet. Thankfully I do, though. So it's not a problem at all. I don't want to sack Lurantis, but I also don't really want to sack the Muck. Muck sack feels like it's kind of bad, but I think I'm going to make it anyway. And then get him my Floatzel here and just Jet. We are faster, so we don't have to worry about this sucker punching me. It's nice. Hey, Floatzel's gotten both KOs so far. The problem is, I'm pretty sure this is Scarf Mag at this point with how he's played it. We can actually just check real quick. Magneton. Specs? So we can check Specs damage versus our Muck. Because he only did 20. Yeah, so this is Scarf Mag. The question then becomes... Floatzel, Rain Breaker, we're Mystic Water, Jolly. We do have Jet. 30 to 35, which is annoying. We still need a little more damage. You know what? I don't think I beat him is the issue if I Terra, but I could Terra here and, maybe KO him? I just don't know if I win the game with my Terra that way. Let's do it. Yeah, look at that. Eating that hit up. And now we remember to Jet. I need to remember to Jet there. Yeah, I mean, I can Terra and live that hit. He's a Violite? Why do you reveal that now? That is such a stupid play. You suck. That is actually so wild to me, though. Damn. We know Hex KOs this, I'll go for it. Damn, man, I should have checked the Hex damage, too. Yeah. I guess I just didn't... I didn't see anything wrong with only doing 27. That just feels so low. Even for a Violite. Man, that's tough. My opponent got me. It was a really excellent bait. This is tough now. This is really tough, losing my Floatzel. Because if I had KO'd this with Float, I think I would have been fine. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see any reason for this to be, non-Scarf with how he played it. But hey, that's part of Pokemon. You gotta try and feign sets that you aren't. So now my Ball Stiff comes out. I think this is probably over. I mean, I have to keep Rotom alive. Maybe I could clean with Hex. I think we sacked a Dunsparce here. I have an idea that I'm going for. So we go Lurantis here, we Synthesis up. Okay, he gets a crit there. That's not good. Defense raise, yes! I'm going for all my synths. Give me nice and healthy. Give me nice and healthy. Lurantis, yes! That's insane. We got another defense raise as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is what I mean by Lurantis' bulk is so good. It's just so randomly bulky. We're able to take, again, it is why I've also mentioned Mabostif's not that good. Relative to maybe calls for banning it. If you're not getting the stakeout, you don't do enough damage. Look at that. Little Lurantis stalling out the Mabostif? Love to see it. Now, unfortunately, my opponent has Stall, I think? Yeah, it looks like Stall. This is a tough game. What elo are you at? Where are you stalling from? The 1200s. That's insane. It's okay. I think there's a way to win this game. My T-Spike's really good to get up. Oh, you know what I really like, actually? Is Terra Ghost with my Conda after getting a T-Spike. Because I should be able to spin block versus this for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, they've got Marini, so I don't know if it's actually that worth it. I have to find a way to kill Marini. It's really hard. Lurantis is, like, okay this game. Terra Electric's actually pretty decent. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. Maybe Lurantis can do something. My Rotom's trick is also going to be pretty key, I would say, in getting some progress made. So, we have outs. We just got to play to them. I think I'm going to lead with my I'm gonna lead with my Rotom. If he leads Cacturn, then I probably just have to go hard Muck. It's just annoying when I have Quaxwell. This is why I will always talk down on Quaxwell. This mon is just annoying when you face it. Cause people run it because they're like, oh, but I don't want to get rid of my own hazards, so I guess I'll go for Rapid Spin instead. No. Man up. Use Defog. I think we do have an out this game, but I'll pause it while we wait for my opponent to make a move. And so naturally, I'm just such an intimidating opponent that my opponent times out from preview. GG, well played. Easy clap. Next game. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have to play that game. I was not looking forward to it. My opponent in this game's got a Glamet. And Glamet, I'll be real, that mon's always kind of just annoying. I think I voted to unrank it, but it honestly could stay ranked on our VR. It's not that it's a particularly good mon, but it does seem to pretty consistently get up at least 2 hazards. Like a T-Spike from its ability and then, you know, Stealth Arc or Spike. And hey, it hits hard. Hits hard for a little baby. So, I've got a couple plays. I think we just lead off with our Rotom, though. I was gonna say, do I need my Scarf? And the answer is yes, I do. I want to keep Scarf because I potentially can cripple the eel. We're just gonna Shadow Ball though here twice. I'm not really too concerned about what my opponent may go to, as the Spiritomb is what comes out. This is something I could end up trying to get a trick on, I wouldn't mind. I just hate that I can't really go for T-Spike till the Glamet's gone. But once I get my T-Spike up, Jover. Very Jover for my opponent. I will go Lurantis versus this. My opponent goes for a... Will-O-Wisp. I will just Leaf Storm. I hope they go Glamet immediately, as they unfortunately do not. You know what? I don't care if these rocks stay up. Give me more chip. Give me a little more hip versus this. Look at that. So, we get all of our hip damage. I just hatched a diabolical plan. It's actually not that diabolical because I'm Terra Electric. But my diabolical plan was gonna be go to this, and then say, oh no, my Floatzel, and bulk up and sweep as they try to Willow me. Yeah, we just Liquidation as they go Glamet. I guess a bulk up would have been okay, it's just, I don't want to give them any time to position something else. Now that Eel comes in, I will always be going immediately Rotom, and I will always be tricking immediately versus this. I don't feel like I should trick first. Okay, so my opponent does not care about winning the game. Huh? So my opponent is running this. Okay. Well, I think we've lost. Why are you Zen Headbutt? That is some hot trash. Man! Only me. Oh, I'm faster though. I get my T-Spike. Nice. That's actually really good to get up. I could even force a defog from them, so I don't mind it. I have to jerk here. If Muck was faster than this, I am still faster than this. I will Volt Switch here. Okay. It's very winnable still. And I got lefties on Rotom, so that's pretty good. We'll make do. We will make do. I think here, I Volt Switch into... Okay, they sacked that. This is not the greatest turn for me. Especially because without Muck, that Lurantis is a threat and a half. I don't have my Terra anymore either. Wait, I do. I never Terra'd. I think we go to Dunsparce then. Try and force out Metacham if anything, and maybe look to Terra. The Lurantis is a huge threat though. If he just goes to Lurantis here, I'm not looking too forward to playing that out. But I think we go this, and we hope Metacham comes out, and that they go for HJK. Not a CC, I mean. And I can, like, Calm Mind or something. That's really my only out that I see. Serene Grace also. I think I'm going to change that to Rattled. It's not super important, but... Yeah, so I think I just need to Terra immediately. I'll go for, like, Calm Mind. As they Drain Punch. Okay. That's not too bad for me. And I will Shadow Ball here. It's a little stronger versus Medicham. I think there's an out. As they go Eel. We get a special defense drop. I mean, I'll just Boom Burst here. As their Eel does 17 to me. Yeah, Zen Headbutt is not a move you should run on Electros. It does not give you coverage. Lycanroc Midday comes out. I'm gonna Roost once to Scout as they go for Stone Edge. That's looking like Scarf damage. I was right. Unfortunately, they get a drop, but I can go Conda here. And I can look to get Stealth Rock now. Well, I was right that he was not banded, but instead he's... I don't know, maybe he's like Hard Stone? I could see it. Get our Stealth Rock here. Lurantis is a problem. I'm gonna have to go for a Glare like immediately versus it. If he goes Medicham, that's okay. Ooh, wait. He's not, what's it called? Oh, I think Rotom just wins. Sack the Floatzel, maybe? No, keep the Floatzel. As we go Rotom now and we Hex. And the Medicham is either Scarf, and I might still lose due to a potential flinch from like Zen Headbutt, or it's not, and I think I can win. Okay. Well, they defog, and after tanking a Hex, which is a little tough. But I think that is still fine for me. Like I said, they're either Scarf, and they outspeed me, and we have to play the will I get flinched game, or they're slower and I just one-shot. Or they go for Fake Out, option 3. Option 3, they go for Fake Out versus a Ghost type, and we just win the game. So that's good. Not bad at all. So, the game was kind of hard. That one was definitely a little scary when the Eel Zen Headbutt hit my muck. But I think getting that T-Spike up was still very, very, very useful. Had I not gotten it, it would have been a lot more difficult. But, be able to get the Lurantis crippled, put in range of my Rotom's Hex. Was able to get the Medicham poisoned as well, just make sure that... I mean, I'm not sure if Rotom's Hex one-shots or not, so just to get assurance that it would, it's very nice. And yeah, we'll pause so we get this next game, guys. Be right back. Alright, and we are back. Now, I see one game plan in this game that is lead Muck and T-Spike. Very, very easy. Yeah, I'm T-Spiking turn 1, I don't care. There's no removal on it. That Braviary could be removable, but the T-Spike is still really, really nice to get. Unfortunately, the Discharge para happens immediately, but it's okay. I'm going to Toxic here, as we do get Toxic on the Eel. And, I mean, from here, it's actually kind of hard to play out. I'll keep Muck around, at least as, like, glorified Death Fodder. Also, it kind of can stave off Appleton, but I'll go Rotom now, as I get 2-shot by... Woo-hoo-hoo! We got ourselves a game now. We got ourselves a game. I'm gonna Trick. Yeah, you can hold that, little bro. And I'm gonna Glare. As if they go into the Braviary. Actually, no. If they go Braviary, I rock up and then I'll Glare the next turn. I don't care. So, that's a little annoying. We do get the poison on the Appleton. We can always go Lurantis here. Don't be Specs and do not use Draco. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it! Okay, the Giga Drain, which... Interesting. I'm gonna Synthesis immediately. Actually, no. If I'm my opponent, what would I do? I would go into Houndoom here. I will double the Floatzel. What the hell? Guys, help. Help! Help me! Help me! This ain't looking too good. I don't know what he's gonna have Body Press, Iron Defense, Giga Drain, and maybe a Recover last? It's okay. I think we can still beat him down with Poison Jabs. Also, I said he had no Defogger other than Braviary. There's an entire Drifblim right there. That could be Fog. It's fine. No! Muck! Please! I just need you to jab him down. Losing out on my Rotom is really sad right now. Also, that was apparently a Specs Eel, not even a Salt Vest. I was wondering why that did so much. Okay. Do I try to flex the Conda? I think I do. Beautiful. May as well preserve Muck, you know? It's a really risky play from me. I just... Look, sometimes I like to flex it. So, Metacham comes in. I'll tank any one attack. We know that much. What if I just stay in? EQ. Yeah, like, what are you supposed to do, little bro? Now, maybe taking all that damage here wasn't ideal, but it's fine. I'll sack the Muck now. I honestly did think that I'd be able to KO. CB Metacham, unfortunately, does a lot of damage. I do like the Dunsparce, though, at this point. Looks like it could probably come up through. Come clutch. If he goes Eel... Man, I'm going Floatzel. I'm going Floatzel. I am bulking. It is bulk week. I'm even gonna Terra just in case they're T-Wave. Bulk up. 1. Oh. Beautiful. Time to hit him with the blaster. Send him packing. And that Eel, if it comes out, I am faster. We know he can't Terra with anything. Braviary comes in. This is probably Scarf. Good night, Floatzel. Hey! We count that as a Floatzel 6-0. We count that. I don't care. We had Floatzel make this guy forfeit. Let's go. It took it long enough to do much of anything, you know? We had the failure versus that Magneton, where, again, I was convinced he was Scarf, but he was a Violet. We had that kind of foil our plans earlier, and Floatzel still wasn't going to do anything that game. Let's get that straight. But, it's okay. It's okay. Oh god. I'll pause when we get the next one, guys. We'll be right back. And we are back. My opponent's got just some standard... That's really all I can say. It's just some standard stuff. Floatzel, kind of good this game. It's one of those matchups where you're like, ah, man, imagine if I was Ice, but then you couldn't touch this. But I do think Floatzel can actually do something. I've got the Terra Blast Electric for the Vaporeon. If they're Terra Ground Vaporeon, then we call them a cheater, and then we Rage Quit. Even the Dunsparce this game ain't too bad, though. Even the Dunsparce looks kind of decent. I mean, just throwing off Boom Burst isn't too bad this game. I could even Calm Mind up and then Boom Burst the Muck. Take some route like that. I think that's pretty fair game. I mean, admittedly, I'm going to lead to Dunsparce. I don't see a ton that my opponent can do. So I'm going to Calm Mind here. Huh. Well, I guess they can do that. That's certainly something. So, that doesn't Oko. What kind of play is that? I have a whole Muck. You're Leaf Storming giving me momentum? Okay. We at least know now this is Life Orb. And again, like I said, I think Floatzel has a pretty decent shot of winning the game for me. The game is much harder now because my opponent decided they needed to crit me turn 1, but should be okay. Because we'll just fire off a Poison Jab. I think we need to double into Rotom here. Let's take a Drift Blim. Pretty okay. As we'll Volt Switch here, I think that's about the best I can do. Mutt comes out, now I'll get my Conda, and I will throw up Stealth Rock. Yep, Cacturn comes in now, I will go Muck. We just need to make sure we can get damage on the Cacturn, if anything. Let's go for a Toxic here. They stay in, then they're bad. Conda gets Toxiced. It's fine by me. Lawrence could come in, I'm just not convinced by that. This is Coil. I will Hex you into the Shadow Realm. And I'd love for Cacturn to keep coming in and taking damage. That is always good for me, because it pushes him into the threshold of winning with my Floatzel. If they go Muck, then I mean, it's some chip. As they stay in and they get destroyed by that Hex. Gorgeous. And Hex is still going to be able to KO from that range. As I could also open up a Rotom sweep. Maybe with like T-Bolt late game. Not T-Bolt, Shadow Ball. Or even just Volt Switch spam being opened up by this being removed is good. This comes in. We always have to go Rotom. Not Rotom, Sandaconda. As he U-turns. Very strange U-turn from my opponent. Destroyed. Destroyed. Get got. Absolutely destroyed. That's beautiful. We get the crit there. I don't think I'm KO'd. Hold on. Uber Rain Wall Breaker. Why are we all... Come on, guys. Oh. Mystic Water. Nope, not +2. Only +1. Versus a Passimian. Of course, Jet isn't a guarantee guy. I'm going for it. Ah, not bad. Yo, I think Floatzel's about a 6-0 this guy. I think Floatzel's about a 6-0 this guy. Oh, 5-0, but you get it. I'm gonna bulk up again because I have Water Veil. Beautiful. My opponent does not know what Water Veil is. Thank goodness. I typed GG just because I'm upset, by the way. That's the whole end game with that. Ah, my opponent unfortunately gets the drop. Yeah, I'll catch your Vaporeon too as it comes back in. You know, no biggie. No biggie. Floatzel just took everything this man loved and said, spit on it. Absolutely insane. Floatzel sweep. Yes, we got the game. I hope y'all enjoyed this. That's a great one to end it on. I hope y'all had a great time watching this live. I'm glad we got a certified just whole team wipe from Floatzel. Last game I was like, you know what, at least it cleaned up by KOing one mon and making my opponent forfeit. Looked like it could have maybe swept, but this game? Ooh. Hope y'all having a great day. I know I am now. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.